If you guys have been following the channel for quite a little bit of time now, you guys would remember when I reviewed Gloomy Eyes, which was a storytelling app for the Oculus Quest. I even showed it off to my mom and she really liked it. Well, the creators of Gloomy Eyes have partnered up with Oculus and Baobab Studios, sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, my pronunciation of any names is never correct, to bring us Paper Birds, another storytelling app for the Oculus Quest, and they asked me to check it out. So, that's exactly what we're doing today. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing great, and I hope you're all staying safe. What is up, everyone? I'm just kind of popping in here just to say that at the end of today's video, the giveaway will be informally announced. It's going to be a little bit different, so you kind of need to watch till the end of the video to see that. And also, a bunch of other things are getting announced as well, so if you guys want to see that, make sure to stay until the end. As I said in the intro, today we're checking out Paper Birds, and Paper Birds is another storytelling app by the creators of Gloomy Eyes. And as you all know, I really enjoyed that one. I spoke very highly of it, and my mom even watched it. She really liked it. In fact, I love storytelling apps for the Oculus Quest, and if you guys are just here to hear about my experience within the story, skip to here. However, I'm gonna go on a little rant right now for any of you interested as to why I really enjoy these kinds of stories. So you guys know that I really enjoy when VR is used for different mechanics, for different applications, and storytelling is certainly one of those. Of course, we don't have any full-blown VR movies just yet where you can move around within an hour-long movie, but that is because that would take an absolutely incredibly long time. But short stories are an incredible medium that could be portrayed throughout VR. And now, with more and more people having VR headsets, it's more and more doable to have these stories since more and more people are going to be able to enjoy them. So these stories are mostly told in a third person instead of your original first person, which most people would be used to in VR, which is quite cool. If you guys ever had an out-of-body experience, which I never have in real life, but I imagine this could be roughly what it feels like, since you're hovering in space and you can't really impact the story around you. You are the camera, which is so damn cool. I love that aspect of it. And of course, you can look around, you can move around, get closer to the objects, to the characters, see everything around them, and sometimes even see things before they see them. But of course, you have no impact on that. You can't be like, hey, there's this thing coming, it's going to do something to you. You're powerless. Just being able to sit back and watch this world unfold around you, but it's not for you, it's for the character. And this one brings that to a whole new level. It's not really long, but as I said, short stories are the perfect medium for this, but with that also comes the great price of $4.99, so it's actually at a very nice price that I think quite a lot of us would be able to afford. The animation in it is absolutely beautiful. It's not really colorful, but that is because that's part of the story. I'm going to try get as much of the impact this thing had on me out for you guys without spoiling it, because that is going to be the difficult part. The story is very deep, depending how you take it in, but the story is about a boy that plays the accordion. Yes, I had to Google that because I forgot the name of an accordion. And you might want to imagine what I had to search for to figure out what they were called. It's about music. It has the theme of music, it has the theme of secrecy, and it has the theme of fear. Now, that fear aspect might be a little bit less open than the music and the secrecy aspect. But now going into spoiler territory, so if you guys don't want spoilers, if you guys want to check this out yourself, I am actually going to explain a little bit deeper into the story. Basically, you watch the story unfold in front of your eyes of this boy who loses his sister to the shadows, or the dark side, or I forgot what it's called. I have a horrible memory, okay? Basically, these paper birds live on the other side. These paper birds, they are kind of like the entry point to the other side, or what I see as the entry point to the other side, because they seem to be able to travel between the two worlds. So the boy goes to his grandfather, who is the best kind of music maker in the city, in whatever little world they live in, because again, this story has the theme of music. And when he gets to his grandfather, he shows him a paper bird, and his grandfather gets really scared, and and the world starts collapsing, and the paper bird leads the boy to a secret entrance in the grandfather's house that leads him into a cave where hundreds of paper birds, which are supposed to be rare creatures, are trapped in cages. The boy lets one of these paper birds out, and a portal opens to the other side of the world. Now, we have seen the other side of the world earlier on in this story, and here's the really cool part about this one: it does allow you to interact with the world. It actually allows you to use your hands. Yes, this one has hand tracking, to interact and become kind of like the stars, the particles around the boy while he's playing music, and even allows you to open a little glimpse at the other side earlier on in the game to see the sister being there on the other side. You can't interact with her or do anything with it, but you still have the option to open up the portal with your hands and see her before the portal closes again. Now, later on in the story, when that same portal opens in that cave in the undergrounds of the boy's grandfather's house, you are sucked into the portal after releasing one of the birds. And then the story goes on to tell you what is going to happen, and it ends. And I'm not going to tell you what happens, because as much as I have already spoiled, I have spoiled too much, and I can't spoil the ending. The ending is a very quiet ending. It doesn't kind of boom at your face. It's a very quiet but impactful ending. Makes you kind of sit back and think for a little bit. Now, as I said, the story isn't very long, but it is made so damn well that that few minutes that you do have in there, it's very impactful, and it's certainly worth the $4.99. Before we move on, I just want to congratulate the people at 3DAR, Oculus, and Baobab for creating this masterpiece, because I can only imagine how hard it is to bring stories like that into VR, animate them, allow the player to move around, and make them so goddamn good looking. And I did play this standalone on the Oculus Quest 2, and let me just tell you, it was sharp, it was beautiful, and even though, as I said, it is a darker story, the colors that do need to pop out do pop out. And you meet a few characters along the way in your story, which again, I'm not going to spoil, I've spoiled enough. And even though they're only there for a few minutes, you do kind of get that connection with them. It is explained very well who they are, and what they do, and what they were doing on that day. It's very impactful, and how they have managed to bring that along with the story for those few minutes is absolutely beautiful and is absolutely amazing. And if you guys are interested in that kind of third-person experience, if you guys played the first game I ever played using my Oculus Rift CV1, Lucky's Tale, that was kind of my first platformer third-person experience in VR. That one totally allowed you to interact. This is a story. It's different to a platformer game. It's absolutely beautiful. If you guys have never watched Gloomy Eyes, if you guys haven't played a story in VR, I would definitely recommend you check this out, especially if you're interested. I will have the link for it down in the description below. But that is going to be it for today's video, guys. I wanted to check this out. I wanted to see what they had in store this time, because as I said last time, Gloomy Eyes, I absolutely adored it. It was beautiful. The storyline was absolutely great, and it went very, very deep. Because these movies, they're able to connect with you on another level. Instead of you sitting down and watching something on the TV, you actually get to see it, move around, again, see things sometimes earlier than the character sees them. But once again, not being able to do anything about it. I don't know, it's just that there's something about that. It's a whole new level to VR. Storytelling, definitely a whole new level to VR that I would love to see explored more, because currently we've had gaming, we've kind of had third-person gaming. We're now on storytelling. That's absolutely amazing. I love that aspect. I want it to be explored more. And I also want to see movies in VR, like full-blown movies. I know we're pretty far off of that, but let me know what you think, what movies you'd like to see in VR. That would be amazing if you ask me. That would be absolutely incredible. We've talked about this on the podcast. If we could have movies that you kind of interact with almost, but I know that would take incredibly long, because come on, like an hour-long movie, and then you also add interactions. Really, really long. But let me know what you guys think down below. And if you guys liked today's video, please give it a like. If you guys disliked it, I guess this button works too. But please tell me why down in the comment section below. So, as I said at the beginning, the giveaway is getting announced today. Basically, what's going to happen is we have a website. The website has never really been teased before or been told about, so I need to get that thing ready for its premiere, because currently it's not really 100% complete. So I need to do some HTML stuff, get that out there, and once it is live, there will be a giveaways tab on the website. And once you click on that, it'll send you to a Gleam.io link. This is literally just me being very wary of what happened last time when I did a giveaway, and I'm not letting that thing happen again. Also, this will allow me to list multiple giveaways on the website, allowing people just to find them on the website as they appear and not have to go look for them in YouTube videos, which is kind of cool. And also on there, I'm also going to add a link to mysticalstore.com. But yeah, so that's the thing. And a few other things are happening. We're having a charity live stream on the 22nd, so hopefully you guys can check that out. And tomorrow we're having a live stream with Dash Dash World. Super excited for that. That's been announced on Twitter today. So a lot of really cool announcements. As you guys have probably seen, I haven't been 100% active for the last few days. Podcast is still going ahead today. But yeah, that's because I've literally been super busy. A lot of cool things happening for you guys this month. It's the month of holiday cheer, the month of giving back. So hopefully you guys enjoy that and we have some fun. If you guys are not yet part of the club but would like to join, we have a Discord down below and we also have a Reddit down below where I want to see you guys posting your spice beams. And if you guys want to support the channel in any way, shape or form, we've got merch, really big discount right now. I'm going to have the coupon codes down in the description below. It's a Christmas sale, so make sure to check that out before it ends. And that is going to be it for today's video. So if you guys are interested in content like this, make sure to smack that subscribe button with your forehead, ding my bell, and see you again in the next video.